Welcome back to Mystery Stories, where every story is real and stranger than fiction. Arizona, 2003. A house with no front door, sealed shut by the man who lived there before he vanished. A house in rural Arizona sat abandoned for over 20 years. It had no front door. It never had one. Locals say the man who built it wanted it that way, sealed off from the rest of the world by choice, not by accident. He lived there alone for almost a decade. Neighbors rarely saw him, and when they did, he never spoke about the house's strange design. Then, in 2003, he simply disappeared. No note, no warning. His truck was still parked outside, keys in the ignition. When police finally searched the property, most of the house was ordinary. Furniture, old newspapers, nothing unusual until they reached one room. It had no windows, no door, no way in or out, except through a rough hole cut into the ceiling above it. Officers climbed down using a ladder they found nearby, already positioned there as if he'd used it recently. Inside, the room was empty of furniture, but every wall from floor to ceiling was covered in handwriting. Thousands of words, overlapping, dense, some of it repeated over and over in the same phrases. No one has ever been able to make full sense of what he wrote. Some lines seemed like dates, others looked like names that don't match anyone in his known family or friends. Investigators searched for years. No body, no trace, no explanation for why he'd need a room that could only be reached from above. To this day, the house still stands, boarded up, but never torn down. Locals say the writing is still there, untouched, waiting for someone to explain it. If stories like this keep you up at night, hit subscribe, because there's a new one every week. And if you've got a theory about what he was writing on those walls, drop it in the comments. I read every one.